All right. So, hey, welcome to the fourth Hangout. This is the final Hangout for this round of Coach Basics. And so here you are, and you guys seem to be the crew that reappears to the live meeting. And I know there's a lot of coaches that actually watch the recording because the timing's just not right for them. So thanks for sticking it out. And it doesn't mean that this is the end of the training. We still will have about another week of posts to take us through the entire 30 days. But this will be the last live meeting. So what I kind of have here is a bunch of notes and points that I feel are really important, and also hopefully some more takeaways for you guys to understand how you can approach your businesses and really start to build. So welcome to October, and just a reminder that this is the month that we're going to run that Success Club contest for new coaches. So any coach who is or has signed up July 1st or later is eligible to win this contest. So if you signed up as a coach July 1st or later, you're in. And the contest is simply who achieves the most number of Success Club points in the month of October. And the winner will receive $200 in cash plus a box of Shakeology Neapolitan packets. So that'll just get shipped off to you if you happen to be the winner. Now, if there are two winners, we'll actually probably divide the Neapolitan box of Shakeology packets, and then we'll also split the $200 to have it be $100 each. So we'll just divide the prize up if there's a tie for the most number of Success Club points. Okay, so that's our October Success Club contest. That's just kind of team-based. The Fall Classic is also kicking off, and I know many of you guys are involved with that, which is fantastic. So Beachbody is really good at just kind of putting together these initiatives and promotions every month to just keep the coaches fired up and engaged in their businesses. And they also give new promotions every month. So the big promotion this month is the P90 Challenge Pack. And then I also saw that, I think it's later in the month or the start of next month. No, it's later this month. Darren O'Lean is going to be leading an Ultimate Reset Challenge group. And that's just going to be a massive national challenge group for people that want to go on to the Ultimate Reset program for 21 days, led by Darren O'Lean, who's actually the co-creator of the program. So that's really, really cool. That's the equivalent of being in a P90X challenge group, and Tony Horton is the one leading it. You know, that's the equivalent of what that challenge group's going to be. So that's a great one to invite customers to. But always look at those emails that you receive from Beachbody, especially at the start of every month, because it gives you, what's happening this month? Here's the promotions. Here's the cool stuff going on, and you can tie into it. I know I shared some thoughts coming off of the leadership conference a couple of weeks ago, and I spoke about it at the Super Sunday event in Connecticut this past week. And I just kind of want to reiterate again to you guys here on the team that, when you sign up for an opportunity like this, especially in the beginning, it's kind of like, okay, am I really all in with respect to going for it in this business? And I take that from my own experience, having been in other multi-level marketing opportunities with other companies. I've been in 3 other ones in the past 20 years. And I never really succeeded in the other 3 because 1, I didn't have the time. And 2, I really didn't have it in my heart that I wasn't really passionate about what we were doing for people with these products. One of them was, I was in Amway for a little while, and it was like, it just didn't fit me. I'm not saying their products are horrible. They sell everything, but it was like, I just wasn't passionate about it. I didn't feel like I was really changing lives with what I was doing. So I just didn't have the passion. And if you have the passion for what these programs are, Shakeology and all the exercise programs and Ultimate Reset, 3-day refresh, the whole menu, if you have it in your heart that you know that this stuff is legit, all you have to do is share it from the heart. And I say this to you because so many coaches that I talk to get hung up on trying to sell products to people. And so the analogy that I use with a lot of coaches that I consult with is, imagine you've gone to a great restaurant and you've enjoyed the meal and you love the service, and the next day you're at work and you're talking to a friend. What did you do last night? Oh, I went to this great restaurant. And you in your heart remember that experience you had in the restaurant, and you're telling people about it. And people trust you. They understand that, man, you really enjoyed that restaurant. And they're going to take that into consideration when it comes to their choices of restaurants the next time they go to a restaurant. And so when they go to that restaurant, because you've spoken highly about it based on your experience, you don't get anything from it. The restaurant does. They get their business. Yet you're the one that's referred them because you believed in what that restaurant provided to you, the experience you had, the food you ate. Same thing when you see a great movie. You go to a movie, you loved it. What do? You say, you got to go see this movie. It's just so good. You believe that in your heart. So people go to the movie, you don't get anything out of it. You're helping them enjoy. You know that they're going to enjoy this movie, so you're helping them by giving them advice by saying, go to that movie. You're not getting anything out of it. The same thing happens when you talk about these programs, when you talk about Shakeology and anything that you might be doing yourself, becoming a product of the product. You know in your heart, you've got to do this. Like, this is going to make you feel better. This is going to help you lose weight. This is going to increase your energy. This is going to help your digestive problems, and it just goes on and on. This is going to make you feel better and how you look at life every day. It's, that's what strenuous exercise and healthy nutrition does. So when you believe that in your heart, you speak about it naturally. And where it gets icky is in the fact that you are getting something out of it when they act upon your advice. They are having to make a purchase from you. And there's a knowledge there on your part and the customer's part that you're getting commission. You're monetarily being compensated for your advice. And that's where it feels a little, call it icky. It's like, okay, I'm telling my friend from my heart how much Shakeology is going to help them. I know it's going to help them. But there can still be this underlying perception or feeling of, am I really saying that because I'm going to get some commission? And so how do you overcome it? Here's what I've done personally. And I don't hear too many coaches do this, but I'm going to share with you what I've done with people, and it works. When I've had that conversation with people about Shakeology or about the exercise program that I think is going to be awesome for them, as a coach, I have said to my friends, look, you know what? Perfect example, a friend of mine, Megan, she has been hemming and hawing, like, I don't know. Is it really that good? And I said, look, I've known you for years, okay? And yeah, you know what? I'm a coach. And because I'm a coach and you're going to get it through me, I'm going to get a commission. Megan, this is what I'm going to do. The commission that I'm going to get is $32 and change. I will give you that money right now. I don't want the commission. I want you to drink this because I know it's going to help you. So what I want you to do is go to my website, buy Shakeology, and I go on to PayPal or I go on to my my email payment system with my bank, and I just shoot her the reimbursement of the commission. And it's just sending a message to her that, man, you know what? Don is actually giving me his wholesale coach pricing because he doesn't care about the money. He cares about helping me. And that sends a really loud message to people that you might have in your circle of influence. And then it becomes an agreement that, look, Megan, you know what? Drink it for a month. Okay, I've given you my wholesale cost basically because I'm giving you the commission that I make. And after 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to talk again and we're going to make a decision. Either you're going to want to keep going as a customer, or you know what? Just become a coach and you get the same price that I just gave. Granted, there's the $15.95 service fee, but they're saving money as a discount buyer, getting it for themselves. And that is a phenomenal way to start getting coaches on your team. You share something with them that helps them. You reimburse your commission. I'm not saying you have to do this, guys. I'm just saying it can be a very effective tool, and it's worked for me several times. And so once they get going on it, I just give the option. Say, look, Megan, you love it. You're feeling great. You've lost a few pounds. Do you want to stay on it as a customer, or do you want to become a coach? You make the choice. And quite often they become a coach, and they become a coach as a quote unquote discount buyer. They're just interested in getting the discount for themselves. Now, once they've done that, really important part is to plug them into the team. So Megan becomes a coach. I'm going to welcome Megan to the team page. I'm going to say, hey guys, welcome to Megan. She is drinking Shakeology. She loves it. She's become a coach as a discount buyer, but she's plugged in here to the team to see how we work. So now she's in an observation mode. Because she's plugged into the team, she's going to see the energy of the team. She's going to see the posts and the excitement and the business training and all the other stuff we can share with her to open her eyes to this opportunity. And as you know, many discount buyers go on to become coaches. So it's a really cool organic way to build your business where you don't have to feel salesy. You know what? It actually feels really, really good when you can say to Megan, you know what, Megan, listen, I've known you for years. I just know so much that this is going to help you. I'll give it to you at my coach price. I'm not making any money. I just want you to drink this. So don't be afraid to go there if you feel it's a good closing technique on getting the sale through and helping people. The money thing can get a little weird sometimes. And so give it to them at your cost if you have to help. And it'll lead to good things. I'm not saying do it all the time. Just keep that tool in your back pocket. Does that make sense, guys? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from? All right, cool. Okay, there's a document. I've shared this document in the past, and I don't know the last time I did, but a lot of times when you're sharing the opportunity about coaching, it's a matter of, a lot of people get jumbled with too much information, not sure what to say, you come across as salesy. It's something that takes time to develop. So in your first 3 months of coaching, literally relax and don't try to present the coach opportunity. Don't try to go into the intimate details of coaching if you're still brand new as a coach. Your best thing is to use a third-party tool. Use a video that you can share. Like there's coach business opportunity presentations that I've done many times. There's others that the team have done, and they've all been recorded. They're archived on YouTube. They're effective sharing tools. We also there's a 30-minute live version of the opportunity that I presented in Connecticut that's going off real well, and that's been shared quite a bit. So know that you have these videos that have been presented in a professional manner explaining the coach opportunity. You also have, highly suggested, the ability to, show your enthusiasm and excitement with potential people about coaching. And then if you can get them to say, you know what, that sounds pretty cool. I'm interested in learning more. Once it goes there, say, you know what, awesome. What I'd like to do is set up a time where we can do a conference call with my sponsor. Or just say with my upline mentor, whatever terminology you want to use, because sometimes maybe your sponsor may not even be the strongest person at presenting the opportunity. They might be, and it's good to confer with them, but it's something that takes time to develop. So reach out to your upline diamond or upline star diamond. I don't mind doing third-party calls, and I do it a lot. Coaches reach out to me and they say, Don, I've got somebody that's interested, but would you mind doing a conference call with them and you and take them through the process? I love doing it. It's my favorite thing to do. And for you guys, it becomes like a learning curve. You hear the questions that I'm asking, the needs analysis. I'm trying to really get out, okay, what are the things that are important to this person? And then I'm sharing the solutions that are going to fit their needs. And it's a successful way of getting them across the line to become coaches. So don't be afraid to reach out and say, Don, I'd love for you to do a third-party call. If you're not using your sponsor or your upline diamond or star diamond, it's there for you as an option. Okay. The other thing I wanted to share with that thought is, how do you get people interested enough to go, I want more information. This is really cool. We've created a document, and I call it the hook. And the hook is basically, it's a document that is loaded with testimonials and real income numbers of many, many coaches in our collective organization. And when I say our organization, it's Team Euphoria, and call it the brother and sister teams with Team Euphoria, including our parent organization, Team Bearcat. So you have Team Bearcat, which was started by Bob Lucido 4.5 years ago. Bob Lucido has now an organization that is over 10,000 strong. And many of the coaches within those 10,000 have emerged as star diamonds and other diamond leaders, and they have created their own teams. So you've got a lot of different team names and team organizations that have formed under the umbrella of Team Bearcat. So this document that I've created has been a compilation over the past year of coaches and the income that they've shared and the life-changing transformation stories, physically and financially, how people's lives have been changed. So it's not theory that you're presenting to somebody. It's like, hey guys, this is my team. These are the people on my team that are accomplishing this. These are the people that I interact with that are accomplishing this. And you know what? We all get business training to make this happen. So when you share this document, again, I call it the hook, it gives your prospects an opportunity to look and go, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, it's impressive when you see these testimonials and the real income numbers that are happening for people who have been coaches for as little as 4 months on up through, Bob Lucido is making almost $1 million a year. It's just everything in between. So when you show somebody a statement that says, oh, I'm making $10,000 a week, and oh, I'm making $20,000 a week, it's like, that's a pipe dream for a lot of people. So let's dial it back and be a bit more realistic. Let's show the income numbers of, hey, I'm making $250 a week now. I signed up as a coach 6 months ago. That's pretty cool. I'm making $1,000 a month. I'm paying my mortgage. I'm paying my car payment. There's real numbers that really seem realistic for people to go, geez, and I only have to pay $39.95 to sign up for this opportunity, and I'm going to get the business training? Look at all these people that are accomplishing these numbers. I can certainly do this. I want to learn more about it. So that hook document is going to be shared on the team page that you can use to share with people and say, guys, look, I became a Beachbody coach. Look at my team. And it's your team. Call it that. Not some phantom organization that you're like, wow, look what they're doing. No, this is your team and the people on your team. That's what makes it so real. And your team offers training, business training, for those numbers to become reality for anybody that wants it. So go after it using these tools. I really think it'll help you. And all you have to do is get to Emerald. Get to Emerald. Getting to Emerald is going to get you to that next place with the customer lead program, the team cycle bonusing, and all the benefits that come with being an Emerald, including the next level of training. And I again go back to this Diamond Dash group that we're in the middle of. The education has been amazing from all these different star diamonds that have come together. We've united to bring our strengths to the education we're providing. It's called higher level learning for coaches that have gotten to the rank of Emerald and above. So we will plug you into that training once you can get to that next level. All right. The other thing that has now been formalized is called Emerald to Diamond. Emerald to Diamond is the new formalized business training that Team Beachbody provides. And it's funny, some of the other team leaders and I have been looking at the Emerald to Diamond training and then the Diamond Dash training. The Diamond Dash training is something that has unofficially been organized by myself and several others. And I have to be honest that I think the Diamond Dash training might be more powerful than what the Emerald to Diamond training is showing. But I'm not concluding that. I'm just saying that at first glance, it's like, they're both great. They're both great. Whatever one you plug into, you're going to get really awesome next level learning to go to the next place in your business. Okay. What other points did I have here? This, and by the way, guys, with Bob not being here, it's freed up some time. So please, this is your hour or two to wave a hand in front of the screen, throw out a question. If you want to open up some dialogue on a particular subject matter that's kind of weighing on you, go for it. I basically bulleted some stuff that I wanted to share that I thought would help you as we go into the final week of the training. And we have Bonnie and Shannon here, who are Success Club All-Stars. They are diamond leaders. They're leading their own teams. If either one of you guys have anything you want to add, please go for it. So Bon, Shannon, if you have anything you want to throw in there, raise a hand. All right. Let me just look further at my notes here. I've had the question asked, who are the best coaches? What kind of people make the best coaches? I want people on my team that are really going to be business builders. And the reality, what I've discovered is that 1 out of every 10 will really start to build a business, is what I find on average. But when you get a business builder, it can be explosive for your income. And that's why when you sign up a new coach, it's really important that you plug them into the team and welcome them, and you plug them into a Coach Basics training and get them fired up and excited and make them feel like they're part of something bigger, rather than just, great, you're a coach now, and then they're just kind of out there meandering, not really feeling like they're part of anything. Plug them in, welcome them, nurture them, because they will tend to be more active at the beginning of their business. I made that mistake at the beginning of my coach journey. I looked at the different business centers that I have, and it's my two and my wife's and my sister's and my mother's. So call it 5 business centers that I'm building. And over the course of 2.5 years, I've signed up 90 coaches. But in the beginning, I did a horrible job at really plugging them into the right type of training. And I wish I could dial back time and re-engage some of them. So just know that as you're starting your journey, plug people in right away. I wanted to show you a quick screen share here. As you embarking on your journey, you are a business owner. You're an entrepreneur, and you can get as creative as you want with your business. You can invest in your business. Make yourself bigger through social media. Get yourself out there through Google ads and Facebook ads and however you want to build your following. I mean, I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff. It's just not how I've built my business. Everyone's different. There are other coaches that are phenomenal at building their success through social media. So if that's kind of your thing, that's your niche, and you love being on the computer throughout a lot of the day and working with people and building your following, get into Instagram training and the higher level Facebook training. And there's coaches out there that can provide that training. We can plug you into it if you want. But be aware of, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, be aware of the fact that you can professionalize yourself. And so I wanted to show you a screen share of a coach on our team, Laura Wood, who said, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to make an investment into a professional website. I'm going to professionalize myself as a coach on the internet. So let me show you her website and what it looks like.